Hi everyone, so Spellbinders put out their new April collections a little bit early. They usually launch on the 14th, 15th, and they're already available. So I have a couple things to show you. This is Bibi's Hummingbirds, and super cute, designed by Bibi Cameron, and she was an amazing job. Just beautiful designs. So hummingbirds, I mean, what can I say? They're going to be gorgeous. So I'll get to this in just a minute. I do want to share with you some other like staple items they brought to the site, and then just keep an eye out for the rest of the month and going into next month, some of the things I'll do with some of the other items. So they did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So thanks for doing that. If you would like, again, the links are just under the video title. You might have to click show more a couple times, or just click on the title. It'll expand the description box, and sometimes you still have to expand it from there. So I get that question very often. Like I said, they have some staple items this month. So a couple of them are these guys, and I'm sorry about if I sound like I don't have much of a voice. I don't know what happened. I had a sore throat yesterday. When I woke up this morning, I could barely talk, but now I'm talking, so that's okay. And you know, I'm looking up like laryngitis, like what is it? Because it was just like a weak feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm feeling better as far as that. Hopefully I sound better. So these are everlasting squares, and you guys, I mean, they are, yeah, everlasting, down to the smallest one here. I'll give you a measurement, and of course I get samples, so that's why they look like this. Yours will be packaged really nicely with a carrier and, you know, packaged up there. The smallest one, if I'm just looking at the, like, metal to, not the edge of the die, but what it might actually cut, is like a 1/2-inch square. And the largest one, and all these numbers will be on their site, they generally have the numbers for every single thing, is 4 1/4-inch square, okay? It's 4 1/4-inch square down to 1/2-inch square. And then we have everlasting circles. They do have a new line having to do with ovals, and I can't remember the first part of it, outstanding ovals or something like that. So you can get some oval shapes there. They're more elongated ovals, so it's round at the top, a little bit longer, and then kind of round at the bottom. But these are the everlasting circles, and I mean, there are tons there. Again, I'll have everything linked, and you can read all about the different sizes there. But this looks like it makes a 3/4-inch diameter circle. And the largest one, 4 1/4-inch circle, okay? And then like literally every, I would say, it looks like maybe 16. I don't think they're 1/4-inch apart. They look, you know, so I guess that was 4 1/4. Well, I guess I can give a measure. Maybe they are 4 inches or 1/4-inch. Yeah, 1/4-inch, so 4 inches. And then they go down from there to the 3/4. So that's a staple item they have brought. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, the smallest one is still in the bag. So I have a feeling that's probably going to be the same 1/2-inch as like with the squares. So I'm sorry for that. Yep, 1/2-inch. So from a 1/2-inch to 4 1/4 every quarter. Let me package these back up, and then I'm going to grab some other new papers they came out with. Wonderful staple items, because honestly, squares and circles are hard to cut, right? Maybe you have a die cutting machine, or you have, you know, whatever it is, but these really layer in really nicely. And then squares, of course, we can cut them, but you know, with the guillotine, you're kind of still eyeballing it, or a paper trimmer, and it's a little off, isn't it? Every time I do, I'm a little bit off. So I have these items to share with you. Like I said, some staple items just to kick off the new releases. Non-stick detail scissors, and then the non-stick pro shears, which I think is going to be really great. I think I have one pair of scissors that has non-stick to it. Everything else is just basic scissor, you know. So these are really nice, because a lot of times I'm cutting down 3D foam adhesive, things like that, and you definitely want those to be non-stick, or maybe some backing for cling mount stamps that don't have the cling yet, or however, and you want to mount them, or, you know, we're always doing all kinds of fun things. But they have that black non-stick coating to them. This is, you know what, it doesn't say what size it is. I'm just going to measure. I don't know how they measure scissors, but like the scissor itself is 9 inches, but the cutting area of it, you know, is like 3.5, I would say, inches. So nice size shears here. Let me see if I have something I can cut right quick. So a lot of times I'll do this. So I'll have things like this, my 3D foam adhesive, and I want it to be smaller, so I'll just kind of cut into it like that. And honestly, usually by this time you're already getting a little resistance because of the stickiness, and that just was like really buttery. So that's really great. And you go from there, right? So they also have a little detail scissor, a smaller one for a little more control. So those are two new staple items they have on the site. And then these papers, oh my goodness. Look how pretty these colors are. I mean, this palette is gorgeous. Maybe I should put it like this, or maybe I should put it like this. There we go, that makes a little more sense. So this first one is Fog, and I think I noticed on the site right now, Fog might not be either in stock or it's already sold out. I think there's a little red, like a sign that shows like not available, but maybe it's just not on the site yet. So Fog is really a very, very pretty light gray, and you guys know I struggle finding grays. I don't know, this is going to be gorgeous, so I'm really happy to have that. We have Sunkissed, more of a yellow. The one behind is more of like a mustard yellow. I wouldn't say goldenrod, but goldenrod does have a little mustard look to it too, doesn't it? But Sunkissed, and these are 100 pound 8.5 by 11 sheets. And then Tuscan, what a gorgeous name, I love it, really pretty. And then Peach Sorbet and of course Velvet Rose are going to be my choices here. I love them. Peach Sorbet, gorgeous peachy color, a little toned down from like a coral, very soft. And then the Velvet Rose just has a really pretty rose tone to it, right? A little warmer, really pretty. How gorgeous are those together? And I don't know if I would consider this a staple because it's more of a collection, but they do have these guys on there too. And the reason I'm showing you them all, and like I said, I do have the oval collection also to share with you guys, but there's a lot in that collection, so I'll share that later. Just because I know with Spellbinders, I think if you do $75 or over or $100 over, you get free shipping, so maybe there's some things you want to add to get that. I don't know, but I want to show you some of these new releases. This is the Floral Friendship collection. So these are chipboard frames. Really, really gorgeous colors. Again, reminiscent of what I just showed you, the new papers. Floral Friendship Sentiment. So this is just a pack. Of course, 154 printed die cuts, all the words. I'm going to do a video just on these things, so I just wanted to show them to you right quick. So, you know, I'll have it linked for the collection. You can see all the different pieces. And look at this. Oh, I will open this right quick. Floral Friendship. Again, these are printed die cuts, 180 of them, where the other ones are more sentiments. This one has like these beautiful birds and things like that. Look at that. Oh, I love the colors on that. So pretty, and I love that they're right on the edge of like the birds. These guys do have some white edge, but not too much. Look at these. Oh my gosh. You know, when I grabbed these, I didn't really look at them. I didn't realize they were like that encrusted kind of look. I thought they were just like faceted. These are really pretty. So Floral Friendship gemstones. Oh, they have like that moonstone look to them. And some of them are like flat, where these are like mounded. I hope that makes sense. Really pretty. The Floral Friendship butterflies, again, also have that little mark that says that they are not available, so hopefully it's just that they haven't gotten them in yet. Not that they sold out that quickly, but who knows. Gorgeous butterflies. Really, really pretty. And then a paper pack, the Floral Friendship paper pad. And this is their typical paper pad, the 6x6 that they, you know, generally have 40 sheets, 10 designs, includes 5 foil designs, and they are single-sided. There's that foil. They generally do one of each and then it repeats. I mean, you guys, just from looking on the outside, you know that's just gorgeous. Look at the watercolors on that. So I'll flip through it right quick because I'll probably do an in-depth when I actually use them later. So pretty. Actually, if there's 10 designs, then there's 4 of each. Cool. So even a greater amount of each paper, which is really nice. So this is Bibi's Hummingbirds, and so what I have to share with you today are the Delicate Floral Hummingbirds die set, the Hummingbird Card Creator dies, and the Hummingbird and Lily dies, which is over here. So as we look at this, this is one set right here, this is another set, and I'll talk about that in just a minute, and the last set. Now this guy right here is big, so I think it's probably for a 5x7 card base. Yeah, it's 7 inches by just over 5 in the metal, so it's going to cut you some of this 5x7. What I want you to notice on this one, it's really interesting, actually I have this upside down, is that you can just cut this and maybe make it a base card, right, your card base, and just put it on the edge. It has some of the characters in there as far as like the flowers, but there's no cutting edge, right, or it's only cutting edge, but there's nothing in here. And this one, it completes that vine. I don't know if you can see that. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So this would be one sheet of paper, but if you include it with this guy, now you have a delicate kind of lacy kind of look. So this completes this edge, you know, and it comes around here and it completes that edge and completes that edge. So I will probably use them together today, and I'll probably do this one today, and we'll see what that looks like. And then you have your hummingbirds in here, and again, this is like the reflection, like those kind of dies where it comes to pieces to finish it off. So we have our feathers, we have our hummingbirds. We have the little flowers that to add in here and there, some leaves, lots of extra things. Sorry. If I can get this in here. Their faces, you know, for the hummingbirds, their little beaks. I mean, all that kind of stuff. The flowers that go here and there. Okay, for that 5x7. This one is called Hummingbird Card Creator, and it's because this is a big boy. And basically, you're going to make it a shaped card. So the die itself, from that point down here, is almost 8 inches. And in the other direction, I'm trying to see, like, I would say 5 inches across. And so the hummingbird is large and in charge. There's little sprigs and things. You have your hummingbird, you know, accents, the beak and little eye. Lots of different things for like the wings, this little area, his little chest. You have a couple of different pieces there. Again, to finish off the hummingbird, and then all these little flowers, and what you're supposed to do is kind of put them together and kind of nestle them here and there so they kind of come out in this area, and all the flowers that go along with that. So really fun and inventive die set there. And then the hummingbird and lily dies. So, I don't know if you can see here, we have basically a border die, so you can make it look like bushes or like clouds or whatever it is you want to use this, right? That's really nice. And then you have the lily, which basically are these pieces here. These are leaves, and the lilies created really simply with these layers here, and then you have little sprigs if you want to add, and then of course the hummingbird itself, again with its beautiful little wings, accent pieces, the facial like area, and then it has like a little butterfly and a little dragonfly, and all the things to finish off your flowers and things. So just another fun little scene kind of die set. So what I'm going to do is grab some paper and we will get started. So look at my die set, and before I get started, I think I'm going to color my card base, which might be odd, but I was thinking if I cut a background and it's just kind of, you know, just like a rectangle and then put this on top. I don't know. So I have a white card base and I'm just going to color it in. Just using a little bit of ink and a brush. And I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I just want something different in the background. So I have this pack of 5x7 cards that I already have in my stash. Sorry about the very blue lighting. And I'm just going to stick a piece of something in there so I can do some inking and not get it all over the place. Let me grab something else for my mat though. I'll be right back. So again, just putting on some color, just something in the background. I mean, we can do a color blend, that'd be nice too, but for now I just going to do something to get some color onto this guy. And I'm not even trying to be careful about it. If you want to splash a little like water on here too, that'd be fun, just to have a little reaction with your ink. Whatever it is, that makes you feel a little more artsy. Get that going. That was not great. Kind of almost destroyed my card on the side there. And again, I'm not doing anything but just adding some interest on the card base. And maybe down into the center. Most of this is going to be covered up, so that's why I'm not really taking too much care. I just want something on here. Okay, so I'm going to go clean up, and that is that. I know you can barely see it, but it's a little something. Sorry, everything's so blue and like bright that my camera freaks out. But anyhow, we have that. And I think I see it more blue in real life than on there. I have this scrap of paper. I just was looking for a green for like the leaf, you know, the vining and stuff. So you can definitely make something like this on your own if you have a white piece of paper. You know, just get some color blending going. There's some little splatters, whatever it is. But I'm going to use this, and so for our base piece, I'm going to run both of them through together. And like I said, if you use the one piece, you know, I want more green though. Probably down here. I'll just do it that way. And cut that little piece off on the side and run it through. Again, it's a very interesting die in that it makes a like delicate vining situation if you layer them together. Otherwise, you just have that background piece. Really interesting. So I'm just going to tape those down so these do not shift. I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine, and I'll be right back. This guy out. Oh, lovely. Delicate. Not super delicate, but obviously intricate, I guess is the word I'm looking for, really more than delicate. You can see I'm picking it right up off here. And mostly everything here. Oh, that's so pretty. A little bit of that kind of green showing through here and there. And of course, if you want to add more color, you can definitely do that. But we are covering all this, the flowers in there, you know, so all these different areas are going to get all dolled up anyway. So I'll be right back. Put these together and see what we have. Oh, that's so pretty and like just ethereal feeling. So I'm just going to glue these down. So, and I'll adjust my lighting when I get back again. But either way, just putting glue all over. I always put the glue, of course, right on the very edges. And then anywhere else that seem important, you know, just tacking everything down. So I'll go through this whole thing all around the edge and then glue, glue, glue. And I'll just pop it on here. So, and like that. Just a little background. Really pretty. Right on the edge of the card. I probably could have moved it a little bit more to the left, but there we go. And so now I'm going to go ahead and cut our pieces. So you have the one die that cuts the body for both birdies. Suppose you can run it through different colors. I'm going to make them both the same, basically. So we're going to use some of the new colors. And I think what I'll do is run the body through Peach Sorbet, right? And then the wing portions through the Velvet Rose. I want to see 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, so 1, 2, 3 wings. 3 wings here, so we don't have to do it more than once. Little tails. It'll be another color, but I'm still going to go through the Velvet Rose on both of them. They're on the same die, so they run through at the same time. And I think I put those to the side for now. And as far as the flower, well, let's talk about the leaves. So we have several leaves. You can see there's a large one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I count those correctly, I might have skipped over some, but either way, I'm going to run this through several times, so at least 4 times. I might have to run it through 5 times. And I just have this kind of limey green color for my stash. And then we have the flowers. Oh, well, let's finish off our birdie, sorry. So this is his little, or their little beaks. And so I think I'm going to run this through gold, just to have something fun. So some gold paper. And I believe this is the little portion of their face that looks like white back here. So I'm going to run this through, or I don't know if it's white, but I'm going to run it through white paper. Just to have that accent piece. And again, we have our flowers. So we have like little buds, and these flowers kind of go like this. If you see one here, it's like that, and then this portion goes up from there. And you have like little stamen centers. So what I think I'll do is the base part, this bottom part, I'm going to run through the darker Tuscan, and we need 1, 2, 3 of those. And then this little portion I'll run through Sunkissed, 3 of those. The little buds are basically this outer portion just closed up, so I'm going to run them through Tuscan also, however many I need. I'll look at the images and I'll see like there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. So 5 or 6 times. There's another one out here, 6. And then there's little flowers that aren't depicted in the vining, but you can just put them wherever you like. So there are 3, 2 and then 1 for, I'm not sure why they aren't stuck together, but there's 2 and 1. So I'll just run them through whatever color I would like to choose, maybe something purpley or something like that. And they have centers if you want for those little flowers, and usually I'll do those like in gold. And then again, these little centers that go in the larger flower, I'll run through some gold paper. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so we have our card base and all these pretty things that I cut. I just put them on this card set that I had next to me. I was like, well, why not? So I'm just gonna start putting things in. So leaves, leaves. I like to put glue on the background as much as I can, as opposed to holding a little piece of paper and trying to get them on there. So I'm looking at the shape, like that one looks like it goes there. So the leaves are, organic, looking very frilly and pretty. And as you look at them, like I can see that this one does not go there. This one goes somewhere else that's more like this over here, the way it's curved. So that's all I'm looking at. And so this one here would go here. And that matches up perfectly there. So I think I'm going to do the leaves first, so you can see this leaf was on top of this flower. So I'm just going to go through and put all the leaves down here, here, here. I mean, you can see the silhouettes of them. And then we'll go from there. Leaves, and like I said, I ran it through 5 times. I have 1 left over, so if there's happens to be one later when I'm kind of looking around, I will pop it in, but I think that's it. Next, I think what I'll do is the ones that are like these guys here. They're like the little blossom or bud, I suppose. So there goes that. Oh, and I put a little too much glue, so I put the glue all the way down here. It really just needs to be in this area. So it has like a little calyx end or bud end, I don't know. So there. I thought I saw one down here, maybe not. Okay, here, and here. And I'll be back. Good. And then our next one would be this big guy, like it goes there, and here, right? So we'll go ahead and put those down. And these are larger pieces, so I don't mind just grabbing those and putting them down. And so I'll do that with the others. And then we also have, for the top part of the flower, this little guy and this little guy. So that kind of sticks out there. So I'll probably put a little glue. Just pop this little guy in here. Cute as that. And then this one right on top. And it's kind of like a puzzle. It just fits one on top of the other. Really cute. Do something like that. And I'll do the same, this one and this one. So that's all coming together. Of course you can do dimensionals, whatever you like, but I'm doing everything pretty flat here. So now we have our little birdies, and what I want to see is, as far as their bodies, I don't know if the wings go behind or if they just nestle in. So this one goes over here. Oh, again, it looks like just like a puzzle. It's like the one piece right next to the other, you know, so they don't overlap. Oh, before I go too far, oh no, actually that's fine. So there's a couple things. We have this bits, and basically it's cut so you put it right on here. So if you had cut this out of black paper, you would have a black eye showing through this little white portion. But I use gold paper, so there's a gold eye right there. And it can go on top. I mean, you can put this other piece. It pretty much has to go this way. So what I was thinking about doing, this might be a little bit weird, is I'm just going to take a black alcohol ink marker and kind of color in this area that I think is around there. Or you can, you know, even run this through and some black paper, pop in that little black piece, or just put a piece of black paper behind that area. So let's just go like this. So there's that. And then this piece on top, and let's see how we do. Oh, I need a little more black. Hold on. A little larger area, like up here. And that should do it. Okay, and I'll do the other little face the same, okay, for the second one, this little black all around this area, and then put this little white piece on top. And all these were on the same die, you know, like the facial features for both characters, the little beaks for both, and so that works out really well. You can just run them through and be done with it, but I'll be right back. Okay, so again, these pieces just fit in here, so I'm just going to put glue, and honestly I can just put glue here on the little wings. Again, it's going to go over that flower, so that's why I did that one first. All in here. And we can just go ahead and take our pieces. Oh, let's go with a tail first. I want to see, there's a specific tail. That one looks like it goes there. Yeah, so this one goes here. And the tails are made so that they can be kind of fluffed. I don't know if you can see that they're like individual. So that's very cute. If you want to add a little something there, you know, for dimension, you can fluff them out. And then let me put a little more glue right here. Why am I doing this in the air? I do not know. I'll pop that there. Oh my goodness, how cute. Just fit in their little spot there. And then we'll put our wings in. And just right here. And our other wing over here. And I'll do the same thing for this guy. So I'm gonna place his little body in here. And then wings, and put down the tail first, right? So that's on top of it. And I'll be right back. You guys, look how pretty this is. And everything rolls out so quickly. Again, they did a great job of, you know, putting however many different things here and there. What I'm going to do is finish it off with some little lavender flowers or something like that. So again, those smaller flowers I'll run through a couple times. There's 6, you know, there's 2 and 1, so 3. I'll probably run it through twice with some gold centers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit closer because these are smaller. I have my flowers here and the little gold centers. Rhinestone centers would be really cute. And I'm just going to put these down. Again, there's no like specific place to put these. You just put them wherever you like. I should probably remember where I'm putting them, so I'll probably put glue and then put the flower as I feel like. You know, maybe up here somewhere. So I'll put the 6 down just randomly here and there, and then I'll also put down the little gold centers that I made. And in the meantime, so these are 3 of the new items from the collection. There are several new items in the collection, including, I believe, a stamp set, some other dies, another like build-a-scene kind of stamp set that's all hummingbirds, really cute. I do have this Spellbinders paper that I recently reviewed. I can cut maybe happy birthday, you know, praying for your speedy recovery. I think I'm gonna do thank you, because I do those quite often. So I'm just gonna cut this out of here, and that will be my sentiment, possibly. Okay, so I'll be right back. Thank you down. Of course, you can run a die, you know, over that. I think I'm just gonna pop it like, I mean, it looks cute literally anywhere, even down here. I'm gonna put it over here, something a little unexpected, a little bit different. And that's that. I mean, what a scene. How pretty is that? So thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. Again, the new releases are here and available, and Bibi's Hummingbirds are one of the new collections. So I'll have, again, images, links, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.